Our energy demand as a country is about 400 megawatts. But what do they have currently? At the hydro, they are able to generate 88 megawatts. Under the CLSG program, they can generate additional 50 megawatts. And using the thermal plant at the Bushro Island, 38 megawatts. If you put all together, it's around 176. Meanwhile, the demand is 400 megawatts. That should begin to give you some understanding as to why you have the power situation to be why it is. Other things that they've been doing of the total energy supply they got, by 2022, 2023, power theft was at a very terrible rate of 65% of the total energy output. They have been able to reduce that to 29% currently. The entire transmission line needs to be upgraded. It's currently at 66 kV, but they have to take it to 132. So that upgrade has to take place. They need to construct 2 new substations that will support the upgrading process. What are they doing currently? They are trying to expand the Mount Coffee Hydro. The hydro currently has 4 turbines. I think 1 is down. But if all the turbines were operating, they should be generating 88 megawatts, as I said. They are trying to do some expansion to take that to 148. Still be far below what we need since our demand is around 400 megawatts. To do the job of expanding it from 88 to 148, they have secured the fundings already from the World Bank. So money is not the issue there. The other turbine that is damaged, the one I told you about, they have done the procurement process for it to be repaired. That is not done by anyone yet. It's done by the supplier. The turbines were supplied by Sano Hydro. They are the only people who are able to do the repairs work on the damaged turbine. They already got a contract. They will start the process. It takes a long time. So it will run from March 2025 to March 2026. That's just to repair that. But it does not interfere with the expansion of the hydro with the additional turbines that will take the output to 148 megawatts, as I mentioned earlier. What else are they doing? Right now, as a government, we are constructing a 20 megawatt solar farm. That work is ongoing. It is expected to be completed by October this year. There are plans to build a second hydro, but that will be built using hydro solar technology to power it all year round. What that will do is that it will not depend on whether we're in the rainy season or the dry season to generate energy at the fullest of potential. All year round, that kind of hydro will be able to ensure that the supply of electricity is at the same level. That project will cost $300 million. The funding already secured, provided by the World Bank. The government is hoping that we can have additional support to this project from the newly signed $300 million energy compact that was done in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. Liberia was a part, and of the 12 countries that are supposed to benefit, Liberia is one of them. The thermal plant, that's where they use the HFO machines, not hydro, not solar. They are restoring a 2 megawatt generator that has been non-functional for 4 years, the last 4 years. And they are adding an additional 2 megawatts to the current capacity at the thermal plant. So the 2 being repaired plus the additional 2 will be additional 4 megawatts to what is being supplied at Bushro. On the community electrification project that is fully funded by the LEC, they have been able to connect 16,798 new households. Groundbreaking ceremony for the commencement of what is referred to as Lot 1 and 2 for connections that will cover Broadway Bible College to the Po River is scheduled for this month. And it's honored the Liberia Electricity Sector Strengthening and Access Project. That initiative will further connect 35,000 households upon completion. On the Liberia Energy Efficiency and Access Project, they have successfully connected 39,792 households to the energy grid. And additionally, through the GAP Community Electrification Project, they call it GAP because it's that you live in a community, you pass energy here in between, no energy, then you go ahead, you got electricity, space in between, nothing, you go ahead. So they have this project to fill that gap, and they've been doing connection with that, and up till now, they have connected 16,798 households. Currently, because of the challenge we have with the hydro, they have concluded and secured the amount of energy from the CLSG from the 25 megawatts it's supposed to be to 50 megawatts. That, in their belief, will do for some of the challenges we have with the provision of electricity. For those of you people who are hinged onto the service, you know they're doing power sharing, where when community X has current at a particular time, community Y doesn't have. Their calculation is with the full 50 megawatts coming from the CLSG, with the thermal plant functioning, and with what they will be able to do with the hydro, they can still provide energy to all of you at a very considerable rate. And that's part of the effort. Load shedding will have to continue, but that extent of power outage will be significantly reduced from over 8 hours, which it has been in some cases, to far below that, except in areas that are having technical issues. Looking ahead, by October 2025, as I said earlier, they will have the new 20 megawatt solar farm completed and operational to help bridge the energy gap during the dry season. And additionally, the LEC is negotiating with the IFC for another release solar project at the RIA shuffling substation, and that will provide additional 16 megawatts to further stabilize power supply. That's on the energy front.